In this video, I'm testing the ADX Bollinger Bands trading strategy built directly into the TakePropips Trading Management Solutions EA, and I'm going to run it 100 times on EURCHF using the M5 timeframe to see how it actually performs. The goal here is to see how consistent this strategy can be when it's applied repeatedly under the same conditions, and whether it can find high probability opportunities in a real trading environment. This strategy combines two well-known indicators that many traders already trust, which are the Average Directional Index, also known as ADX, and Bollinger Bands. The ADX is used to measure the strength of a trend, not the direction, but simply how strong the market momentum is. When the ADX value rises above a certain level, it suggests that the market is trending with enough strength to potentially continue moving in that direction. Bollinger Bands, on the other hand, measure market volatility and create dynamic upper and lower price boundaries around the market. When price reaches or moves beyond these bands, it often signals that the market may be temporarily stretched or overextended. The strategy works by combining these two ideas together. First, it checks the ADX value to determine whether the market has strong momentum. When the ADX is above 25, it indicates that the market has enough trend strength to potentially continue moving. Once that condition is confirmed, the strategy then watches how price interacts with the Bollinger Bands. If the price drops below the lower Bollinger Band while the trend strength remains high, the system interprets that as a potential buying opportunity because the market may be temporarily oversold within a strong trend environment. On the other hand, if price pushes above the upper Bollinger Band while the ADX still shows strong trend strength, the strategy can generate a sell signal because the market may be temporarily overbought during an active trend. What makes this particularly interesting is how it works inside the Trading Management Solutions EA. Instead of manually watching charts all day waiting for these conditions to line up, the EA continuously scans the market and automatically detects when the strategy produces a valid buy or sell signal. As soon as those conditions are met, the system can generate an alert or even automatically execute the trade if auto trading is enabled, allowing traders to capture opportunities the moment they appear. Another powerful part of this system is how it manages risk and profit targets. Instead of relying on fixed pip values for the stop loss, the EA uses dynamic stop loss placement that adapts to current market conditions. The stop loss can be positioned around key support and resistance zones or calculated using an ATR multiplier, which reflects the current volatility of the market. This approach is much more strategic than simply placing a random 20 or 30 pip stop loss, because it allows the trade to breathe while still protecting the account from unnecessary risk. The take profit is also dynamic and adapts to the market. One method uses the average true range, or ATR, which measures how much the market has been moving recently. By using an ATR multiplier, the profit target automatically adjusts to the current volatility so that targets are realistic and aligned with actual market movement. Traders who prefer more predictable outcomes can also choose to use a fixed risk to reward ratio or manual points. But the ATR-based approach often produces more balanced, risk-adjusted targets because it adapts to the current environment instead of forcing the market into a rigid pip-based structure. For this test, I'm applying the strategy specifically to EURCHF on the M5 timeframe and running it through 100 trades to see how it behaves over a larger sample size. The idea here is not just to look at one or two trades, but to evaluate how the strategy performs repeatedly when the same rules are applied again and again. By letting the Trading Management Solutions EA handle the signal detection and trade management, it becomes much easier to consistently apply the strategy without emotional decisions interfering with the process. As the test continues, we'll be able to see how well the ADX Bollinger Bands strategy performs under these conditions and whether it can maintain a strong balance between risk control and profit potential. If you're interested in testing this strategy yourself or exploring the other features built into the Trading Management Solutions EA, you can visit TakePropips.com to access the free demo version And make sure to continue watching until the end of the video to see the final results of the 100 trade backtest for this strategy.